Yo, yo, it's Wednesday. We're talking a time travel movie today. Timeline with Paul Walker, Gerard Butler. This is early stuff. After Fast and Furious, before 300. So, Paul Walker had the fame of the movie. Gerard Butler's actually like kind of a side character in the movie, but if you haven't seen it, it's about archaeologists. They go back in time to find Paul Walker's dad. There's just good medieval battles. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it. I hate spoiling movies for people. If you have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I probably haven't watched this movie in about 10 years. Last time I did watch it, it still felt like it's held up. As a kid, I loved this movie. I loved anything medieval at that time. I love time travel movies. So it's pretty much right up my alley. Probably still would be. I don't think I would hate a movie that I once really liked. It ranks for me in the time travel movies that I've seen. It ranks up there, but there's so many. I'll probably do a video episode just on time travel movies eventually. What else? Rumor has it that Jim Carrey is going to be doing another Grinch movie. That's what I saw on more than one publication. When you see it more than once, sometimes it ends up being true. My guess is we're talking Christmas 24. I'm thinking more 25. I guess I saw a comment saying that, oh, no wonder there was another Grinch book released this year, so maybe that's why. I don't know anything about that. Christopher Nolan said he's not directing the next James Bond movie. I didn't think he needed to. Didn't think, James Bond rumors are always flying around there. Whenever it's a transition to a new Bond or a new director, it's always, oh, who's gonna do it, what's the plan gonna be. But I'm fine with anything. It'll be interesting to see who the next James Bond is. Henry Cavill, not to mention any names. Possibly Tom Hardy. All depends on how they want to play the next James Bond, right? Like Pierce Brosnan and Daniel Craig, are two different versions of Bond, essentially. Also, there's rumors for another Bourne movie. There's no 100% confirmation that Matt Damon is playing Jason Bourne, but as we saw when Jeremy Renner did it, it works out just fine. So they could do Matt Damon, or they could do. I believe Bourne is a character like James Bond. You could kind of change the actor. It's more. I treat Bourne as more of a. Even though his name is Jason Bourne, I treat Bourne more as like a code name. Like James Bond is a code name. It's not. Oh well, how come James Bond? They already did the 1960s. Well, James Bond is a code name to me. To me. Love spy names. Any other movie news? Napoleon's out this week. I have a week delay to go see it, unfortunately, but I am going to smash that movie, and I will definitely talk about that after I'm done seeing it. There's the Nicolas Cage movie, Dream Scenario. And when it gets this time of year, a lot of movies start coming out, and you just don't have time sometimes to see them all, even though you want to. The closest, I have a theater close to me, but it's very small. I like going to the big theater, and that's like 40 minutes. So, you don't want to do that drive every time. The supposedly with Grand Theft Auto 6, after the trailer comes out, there's going to be pre-order sales already. I saw that from a couple sources, but the graphics they had for it were made up. So, why starting pre-order? Call of Duty doesn't start pre-orders that early. Like no game starts pre-orders that early unless it's going to have a quick release after the trailer, which I just that's doubtful, very doubtful on that end. I'm not believing in that one till I see it. I've waited 10 years. By the time the game comes out, it'll be 11 years. So, what are we holding out for? Any other movie news out there? Not many movie watching this weekend. I'm going to be traveling. But you know what I am watching for the first time is the Batman. I'm way behind. I haven't seen the Batman with Robert Pattinson yet. I have no explanation as to why. When it was in theaters, the timing just didn't work out. I wasn't able to go see it, and then I have it on Crave or HBO Max, and I don't know. I haven't pressed play on it. I don't know why. I know I'm going to like it. I love Batman. Love Robert Pattinson. That one's going to be good. That one's going to be real good. And let's see. Do we have any other schmovie news? Oh yeah, I'm doing a rewatch of Breaking Bad right now. I watched it on TV originally. I watched it again in 2017, and I'm currently watching it now. About the third time through, you really like the first time through. It's like, you're kind of in the moment, but watching it for a third time, you realize, Walt has perfect transitions from like scared, nervous chemistry teacher to you see it's not even greed, it's more regret. I want to do a full episode on Breaking Bad, and I realize more things about Jesse's character, Hank's character, every character. Like you kind of realize, like if you know what's going on, the context of everything, you realize how much different the characters are than maybe the when you first watched it live, and it actually makes it quite better. But that'll probably be my next episode, where I talk about my rewatch of Breaking Bad and how everything is perceived transition on the third time around. Yeah. Movie news. Not much else that I've heard of. Hopefully some more stuff. Hopefully some more stuff comes out. Gaming news. Haven't heard anything. Oh yeah. If you're a gamer and it doesn't matter what kind of console or PC you have, play Hell Let Loose. Realistic World War II shooter with real strategy, real mics. It's awesome. The games can last. There's kind of two different fighting versions. One is an hour and a half, unless you win before that, and the other version can be up to close to 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So it's like real strategy fighting. Iron sights, the whole thing. No aim assist crap. I do suggest playing that game. You'll be obsessed for about a week, especially over the Christmas holidays. You watch it then. Oh boy, like you just 5 hours in that game is like 2 minutes in real life. But I suggest you go play that game. It's kind of like Arma 3, if I'm thinking something like that. But go check that game out, and probably won't have another episode up until Sunday or Monday. So see you then. Peace out. Have a good Thanksgiving.